This is part 1 of unit breakdown. Refer to the clinic manual protocol for donning a new mask, eyewear, routine hand wash, etc.
You will now retrieve personal student-specific heavy-duty nitrile gloves from hook under unit seat and don. You will place instruments, equipment, cassette, dental hygiene handpiece, scalers, etc. in leak-proof container and secure lid. At this time, you will also determine if gauze, cotton rolls are considered biohazard. If they are, dispose in the trash bin if they are not biohazard, dispose in the trash bin at the unit. If they are biohazard, refer to the protocol given in the clinic manual.
Also, please note each leak-proof container is numbered with your unit number.
With everything secured and on the blue barrier tray, take to the dirty side of the dispensary, not touching anything else along the way. This is the only time students can walk through the clinic with gloves on.
He will then take the cassette, rinse it under running water. We're not demonstrating that. And place it in the sink unless you're told differently. Your blood-soaked gauze cotton rolls you will place in the biohazard trash can. It would have a red trash can liner. We are just pretending, so we did not place it in there because that was not really blood. Notice the blue barrier tray is placed in the sink or at another location specified. Without touching anything, you will bring the leak-proof container back to your unit. And you will retrieve Virex wipes.
When you return to the unit with leak-proof container, retrieve the 2 fresh Virex disinfectant wipes. Wipe the leak-proof container and lid thoroughly, inside and out, and place it in unit cabinet.
Very important to do all inside and outside, sides and bottom. And then you'll do one more wipe on the bottom because we've placed that on the contaminated countertop. And return that to the unit cabinet, minimizing touching of surfaces.
Wipe heavy-duty nitrile gloves, but do not remove, so they are disinfected for handling patient eyewear. Wash patient mirror with soap and water, dry.
We do not have these supplies, so you'll just read in your protocol of what to do and figure that part out shortly.
All personal supplies will be put away in personal storage container. To avoid contamination of storage container contents, use one gloved hand to remove lid and gently drop item with other gloved hand, but do not touch other items inside the container.
And this is all after they have been washed or disinfected with a towelette if that is possible.
Remove and discard barriers. So this includes barriers, tape, etc., and any other disposable materials into unit trash bin. Caution, do not throw away the saliva ejector top.
This is another item where you go as fast as you can, but you are efficient. If you have your little tail, it's easier to unravel the knot. Notice how he took one of the barriers and inside out, making his own trash can. That just helps with time efficiency instead of going back and forth between the barrier and the unit trash can. This, when removing the saliva ejector, is the little gray top. Do not remove that. If it comes off, you will just pop it back on. Do not throw that away. In order to get the bracket tray barrier off, you will have to take all of the hoses off the holders. Just hold them in your hand, remove that barrier, and then place them back in the holder. That will all be wiped, because now those holders are contaminated because we've just placed contaminated items, but that is okay. Removing the light barriers, and he already removed the light switch. I just did not have the camera on it. You could do a final look around to make sure you have removed all barriers.
Examine, sink trap, and remove any debris. This includes paper towel pieces, impression material, mouthwash, residue, etc. Using paper towels dampened with water, clean the following surfaces. Place paper towels under running water and sink to dampen. Be sure paper towels are wet enough but not dripping with water.
You will refer to your clinic protocol because we have already demonstrated that technique with unit setup. So we will pretend we have already wiped everything with the dampened paper towels. We have then wiped everything noted with the Birex. The first wipe of Birex, remember, is what cleans the surface. The second wipe of Birex is what disinfects. Remember, you never place Birex on the face shield of the light shield. Again, refer to your clinic manual protocol.
After wiping all surfaces with paper towels and Birex disinfectant wipes, you will retrieve one fresh Birex disinfectant wipe. Place the Birex container, or wipe the Birex container, secure lid, and place unit under unit sink. Remove all tape from counter and remove trash and tie trash closed. You will take the unit trash to haul just outside the dirty side of dispensary.
Once you place it in the trash can just outside of dirty dispensary, you will grab the one fresh Birex towelette from inside the dirty side of dispensary. We do not have that out at this time, so we will just pretend that we grabbed a Birex, and you will wipe your utility gloves and discard the wipe in that same trash can. Then you will return to the unit with your hands folded. This is one of the few times you can walk through clinic with gloves on. Maintain your hands folded at all times. And then you will prepare to flush the dental lines.